G'day folks, my name's John. I do product reviews and make travel videos from around Western Australia. These aren't just videos of me on holidays, they include useful information that you, the travelling public, might find helpful if you're travelling or thinking of travelling around the great state of WA. So subscribe and join me as we see where we're off to today. G'day folks, how you going? Welcome to the channel. Regular viewers will know that I haven't really posted anything much over the last 10 or so months. I've taken a bit of a holiday off the videos. And I haven't been anywhere, that's the other thing too. So I thought I would just do a quick update, let you know what things are going on. Now I'm not very good at this, talking off the top of my head business. I would prefer to work from scripts and things like that. So bear with me. Yeah, 2022 for me has basically been doing things around the house, knocking off that to-do list. You know how it is, fellas, you know, something's got to be done and yep, I'll get to that, I'll put it on my to-do list, and then you lose that list, so you start another list, and eventually you lose that list, and while you're looking for that one, you find that one and realise there's all this other stuff you're supposed to be doing, and it just, before you know it, it's 25 years down the track, and you know, this stuff's still got to be done. So I've pretty much spent the year catching up on a lot of things around the house. I redesigned the back garden, backyard pool area, and put some paving down there. I built some cupboards in the kitchen. That was on the 25-year list. And pulled down the cubby and rebuilt the cubby as well. Which my older adult kids now not very impressed about, because when they were kids they had the old cubby was built out of a box that a machine came in when I used to work at Coca-Cola. One of the big machines came in and I took the box home and made a cubby out of it, so they put up with that with all the splinters and everything, and the new ones got all nice lined internal walls, painted floors and no splinters or anything, so they're a bit peeved about that, but that's the way things go. That's progress, I suppose. Yeah, so it's a bit of a brag moment for me, because I think I did quite a decent job on that. But I have just recently been away. I've been away a few times, but I haven't taken any cameras or anything with me. As I said, I've had a bit of a break. It was nice to go away on holidays and not have to think about, I've got to get that shot, I need to do that, how do I do this, and I've got to go and do that, and it's just no cameras, just sitting back, relaxing. That was quite a nice thing for a change. But I have just recently been away. I went north of Perth, went to Kalbarri and Dongara. Dongara is about 4 hours north of Perth, and Kalbarri, I don't know, 6.5, 7 hours or something north of Perth. Stayed up there for a bit. So this short series that's coming up now, that's going to be exploring the Kalbarri area and a little bit around Dongara as well. And there'll be a couple of caravan park reviews and a bush camp in there as well. So they will be coming out sometime this summer. You know, I've got to edit them yet, so we'll see when they come out. But as you probably, most regular viewers will know, that I don't post every week anyway, so it's a bit sporadic when I post. So that's a good excuse to subscribe to the channel, because it means you're not going to get inundated every week with video after video after video. And hit that thumbs up as well, because things like that all really help the channel out. It makes YouTube show my videos to other viewers. And there's also a link down bottom in there as well that to Amazon. So if you're going to go and buy anything on Amazon, hit that link down there. Let's send you to Amazon, and whatever you go and buy, it'll flick a couple of cents back to the channel as well. So that sort of helps it all out. So that series will be coming out probably beginning of next year at this rate. I was planning on trying to do a Gibb River road trip next year, but I don't think that's going to be happening anymore. That's going to get put off. And in 24 I am planning on doing a trip to Victoria, so I'll put that video up here as well. So that's kind of my plans for the next couple of years at least, and who knows what else in between as well. Did a couple of upgrades on the caravan. I've recently bought couple of what do they call them, slimline batteries, and I've put them on the front of the caravan. I've got a box on the front of the caravan which came with the caravan when I bought it, and it was a generator box. And what I've done now, because I can't generator around, but I really used it because I was always worried about somebody having a whinge because I got the generator going, you know. And really the only thing I really needed the generator for was to run the aircon. So I really used it. So I thought it'd make more sense, take the generator off. I've put a couple of slimline batteries in there which gives me 240 amps of power. They're only AGM batteries, but for what I use it's more than enough. So I don't take the generator anymore. I got that. And when you take the weight of the generator off, the weight of the 120 amp battery I used to have in the caravan, take that off, it's almost, you know, I think I've probably added maybe about 2 or 3 kilos to the weight of the caravan overall. And then I haven't got the fuel on the back as well, so, you know, yeah, pretty close to even itself out more or less. So and I've just recently moved some electrics, charging stuff around in the van. I've put them into the battery bay where the battery used to be for the caravan. It's now got all the charging gear and all that sort of stuff in there rather than where I had it before. Let's see what else is. I got a couple of 200 watt foldable Kings solar blankets which I did a review on. They worked amazing on the last trip. It was overcast and they were still putting out plenty of power to keep the battery running, top, you know, completely 100%. I don't use a lot of battery power. I've got a fridge freezer in the back which is running as a freezer, and I've got the caravan fridge which is running off of that, plus the lighting and all that sort of stuff. And in the back of the car I got a fridge running there, and they were all running off the solar blankets. The blankets were 100% on a cloudy day, and I thought that was pretty good. The solar blankets certainly did their job there. What else we got? I think that's probably about it. I've dribbled enough anyway. So coming up now, a little bit of a promo for the Exploring Kalbarri series. So get out there and travel around, have a good time, and I'll see you on the road somewhere. In the meantime, happy travels. Gorges, which are north of, no they're not, they're east. Shit with a friend.